Hi everyone, Susan Lucas here with Real Estate Tech Tips and Training. Friday afternoon, and I thought I'd put together just a little brief presentation on the must-have apps for realtors for iPad. Every day there's more and more applications that come out, and these I find are the must-haves for sure. So let's get started with, first off, the ones I call the productivity applications. Again, these are all available on the App Store on the iPad. First one that's fairly new is called Cloud On. This is a product, an application where you can access Microsoft programs like Word and Excel, PowerPoint. So check that out. The other one is, of course, Google Drive. It's another place for storage and documents. So check that out for your iPad as well. Log Me In is another one that I use. A lot of times I'm on my iPad in another room. I'm not in my office, but I need to access documents, or if I want to access the MLS, it's better on my laptop. I just use Log Me In, and that will be a remote access to my laptop or your desktop. So that's a free application. The other one, of course, is Evernote. You've heard us talk about that before. That's just a must-have. I use Evernote when I'm out on a listing presentation with sellers. I do put the audio on and talk about what's in the house, what improvements. It's great for that. Also, great place to store buyer and seller notes. So check out Evernote for your iPad. There's a desktop version. There's also the Evernote Clipper. So if you're online, you can hit things just to clip them real quick to your Evernote, and everything syncs with your online and your iPad and your mobile devices. Of course, DocuSign is a must. You really should learn how to use that. And it makes signing documents simple and easy for everybody. So you can have a document emailed, signed by your clients, and back to you within seconds. So no printing out, and the document is nice and clean looking. Keynote, that's another presentation tool for the iPad. If you don't have a Mac, though, you're better off probably using PowerPoint for a presentation, and then you can just import it through Keynote and use it that way. But Keynote is a great presentation tool for the iPad. Slide Rocket is an online and also an application for the iPad. Great to do presentations with, so check that out. Open Home Pro, I've mentioned that one before for the iPad. It's like your guest registry for your open houses. Really neat application for that. Last one on productivity, which is a must-have on your iPad, is Realtor.com has a mobile app, and you should definitely check that out, and check out the drawing tool. When you log on to Realtor.com on your iPad, you can use a drawing tool, a mapping area. So you're out with buyers, you're in a neighborhood, you can just circle an area, it'll bring up all the active listings. So check that out. Next are some photo applications. There's a new one called Instapad. That's just access to your Instagram. If you're using that for photos to view them, you can now look at them on your iPad. There's another Snapseed, that's a photo editing. Check that out. Of course, iMovie for the iPad. Great way to put your videos together on the iMovie program. And Sketch, another great editing photo application, easy to use. Some great apps for content. You're looking for information to put out there for a newsletter or your Facebook blogs, whatever information. Check these out. Something called Fancy, sort of on the lines of a Pinterest. So check that out. Also, Houzz, Houzz, that you can find some home decorating ideas to share. Pinterest, everyone should know about Pinterest. If you haven't set up your account, you need to do that. Google Currents, this allows you to set your favorite magazine and news articles and just access it through that. Zeit is another personalized magazine. So again, it's a great way of keeping everything organized, looking for information. Huffington Post is a great application on the iPad for searching for news articles and information. So check that out. And the last one on here is TED. That is another, it's a sharing of ideas Really cool application on that. So these are all apps that should be downloaded and on your iPad, and to check them out, I'll be highlighting a few of these individually in the next day or two. So look forward to that. Have a great weekend.